Hello and welcome to A Chip Off the Old Block Toys. This is Jeff, and today I've got another exciting review for another exciting set. This is called the Passenger Airplane, and as you know, this is by far not the first one. LEGO's done several passenger airplanes, and over the years it has expanded from 4 studs up to this one, which it looks like it's 10 studs. So anyways, they have evolved over time, and I do like the evolution of these planes. I wished that I had the time to show you all the other ones, but I don't. So this today is just going to be a review on this particular set. This is set number 60367. It was released in 2023, 877 pieces, and a total of 9 minifigures, and we will go over that as well. And this set retails for $119.99. Now, let me tell you the beginning of this. I, at first, was very dissatisfied with the set. Now, that's changed. The reason I'm dissatisfied is, does that look like an airplane? Or does that look like a bird flapping its wings? Well, that does not disappoint me. What disappoints me is LEGO's response. So you might have remembered that, or maybe I didn't share this, but I ordered 999 1x4 reddish brown tiles from LEGO Direct. So when I got it, it was 61 short. I called LEGO and I said, hey, I'm 61 short. And they kind of gave me a little bit of hassle. Oh, well, you know, we weigh these things. Well, I don't know how you weighed it. Maybe you didn't zero out the scale or whatever, but I was short 61. I know how to count. I got a Bricklink store. And they gave me a little bit of crud over it, and it upset me, but they said, okay, we're going to send it out. Well, that same night, late in the night, next morning, I'm building this thing, and I come across these wings. These wings were, I've straightened them out some, best I can, but they were wedged into the box. And so when I tipped the box, they stayed in there. I had to grab them, and when I did, the wings went down a little bit more. And I've since been playing with this, you know, bending it up. And it has come up a little bit, but anyway. So I called LEGO the next day, and I said, hey, look, you know, I was building this last night, and here's the deal. And the girl was happy to help me. Oh, I'm really sorry, you know. Until I gave her my contact info. And she said, well, I see you called in here yesterday. That doesn't matter. I'm sorry. You guys screwed up twice. You guys need to fix it twice. Once on the tiles, once on this. And she's like, oh, well, you know, this is going to have to go for an internal review and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know something? That's upsetting because I spend a lot of money on LEGO. A lot of money. And I buy probably more LEGOs than the average person, so I'm going to run into errors more often. And the fact that I came up with 2 errors, those are the only 2 errors that I've had for over a year and a half. The last one was that loop roller coaster where they gave me 2 of one bag and not the next bag. So again, not my error, their error. But anyway, she's like, yeah, it has to go for an internal review. And I said, you know, I'm a part of several Facebook groups, and on 2 of those, there have been complaints from other people that have had this set, and they've had the same problem. So you guys have to know this is an issue, because people aren't just going to stand paying $119 for this set and to have wings looking like that. I'm sure other people have called. Anyway, it took them a week, but I finally got the email saying they're going to ship me out the new pieces. I find that highly upsetting because basically, low-key, they're calling me a liar. And, well, here's for the world to see. I'm not a liar. Y'all don't know how to make these wings correctly, or you didn't make them correctly. Anyway, the fact that they have decided to fix the problem by sending me a new one, there's no longer a problem, and my satisfaction level with this set has risen. So let's go over the basics now. This set is 19.5 inches long. It is 21 inches wide and 7.25 inches tall. For those on the metric system, which is the majority of the world, that's 49.5 centimeters long, 53.5 centimeters wide, and 18.5 centimeters tall. Okay, so when I evaluate a set, I go over value, creativity, playability, ease of build, part out value, and those 5 things, I give them a ranking from 0 to 10. And then the 6th ranking is the average of those 0 to 10s and give you overall ranking. So let's start with value. There's 17 stickers with this thing. And if you know me, I hate stickers. I just hate them. I'm going to be honest with you. I think they're cheap cop-out for LEGO. They know how to print, and they should, in my opinion. And it's tough because I buy a lot of bulk loose Lego. I buy Lego on Bricklink itself, and a lot of times these stickers, they fade. People apply them crooked, not at all. They're torn, etc., etc. There's a lot of problems. Yeah, printed ones can wear, but that's about it. They can wear and fade, and that's about it. They last a lot longer than stickers, so I would prefer they did stickers and just, you know, but whatever. Because there's 17 stickers, and plus the fact that the set retails for $119.99, divided by 877 pieces, that is 13.7 cents, and that's way too high for a non-licensed set. So I'm going to give the value a 7. And as far as the 9 minifigures, they do have some good minifigures here. They've got 2, well, actually 3 airport workers here. And one of them's got a walkie-talkie on her back. I think that's pretty cool. And then we've got the cart, little narrow cart that always seems to bump your knees and shoulders if you're sitting in the aisle seat. Believe me, I know, I do a lot of travel. We've got a couple of regular passengers here, along with some other passengers. And this guy's got quite the camera set up. Somehow he's got a pot on the end of it. It's supposed to be a lens, but okay. And then last but not least, we have 2 airline employees here. So we've got a good mix, and also I will mention too, as far as the value, you've got this little bus thing that's supposed to transport people, and it's got doors on each side, and it appears to be an electric vehicle, and it does have little stickers in there telling you where the bus goes, different terminals. And well, this airport here has terminals A, B, and C, so it's quite a large airport. Not quite as large as the Denver airport, but Denver, Colorado airport that I've been to. Okay, and then next we got this little guy. He's a little workhorse truck. He's got a couple cones. I do wish they would have done another cautionary thing on this side, two lights, but they didn't. This is the luggage carrier, and of course, you know, these come off, so you can put the stairs on there, and the stairs, they do, in fact, and that's one thing that impressed me, is that the stairs do reach when you have the door open. So it is practical. It's right on level with it. I thought that was pretty cool of them to do that. And then last but not least, you can tug this guy around, and this guy, he actually, oops, it helps if you operate it correctly. All right, so he can go to the back of the airplane, and these things do open up, and he can put the food in the back there, just like a real airplane. So I thought that was pretty cool. And also another thing that they did is they've got this guy here. He kind of looks like a weird looking race car at first, until you realize that you plug in this little Technic pin right here, and when you do that, this guy moves the airplane to wherever he needs to go, including when he hits other vehicles, which is a insurance liability. Anyway, lots of things to this set, so when it comes to creativity, I will give it a 9. And also they've got passengers. They've got a total of 12 seats, which is unusual. It's a high number for a Lego set. Let me disconnect this guy here. And we've got a bathroom here in the very back, as well as what I mentioned, the cargo area here. I think that's pretty cool. And then the engines. I really like the engines. These are the largest engines that I can remember on a Lego airplane, and I think they're very realistic looking, so I do give kudos for that. And you can tell what's first class and what is not up here. I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, so creativity's a 9. Playability, I will give it a 10, and I would give it a 10 just based off this set alone, because I mean, you've got so much here that you can really make an airport scene with just what you have here. But the thing is, Lego has come out with a Lego airport. They've come out with other passenger planes. I mean, there's so much there. Playability's got to be a 10. Ease of build, I'll give it an 8. I'm not too... It wasn't too hard of a build, but there's a lot here, so it's a longer build. There's a total of 4 booklets here. And you know, Lego, it's pretty common for Lego to break these up according to the individual little sets within a set. But this comes out to 296 steps total for everything. And part out value, I'll give it an 8, and that's mostly because these airplane pieces here, they're really hard, the wings and stuff, that's all one piece, the wings. That's really hard to use somewhere else. So I gotta take a little bit off for that. But I mean, if you're planning on building another passenger airplane, I guess it'd be okay. You wouldn't be able to really build it much bigger because the wingspan. So yeah, anyway, it is what it is. So if you take all those numbers, it's an 8.4 out of 10 overall for this set, which means it's not a bad set. A little pricey, I think, but okay. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications, and leave me a comment below. Please keep it kid friendly, because I do have kids that watch this, including one of my nephews who's going to be turning 11 here soon. So please keep it family friendly. Also, guys, if you want to support the channel, please head over to PayPal if you can and make a donation. If you can't, that's totally fine. I get it. If you need parts for your builds, I do have a Bricklink store where you can head over and you know, buy pieces, and you get that for your builds, but I get the money I need for my builds. So hey, we help each other out. We're both building, which is the whole purpose of this channel, is to promote the hobby of Lego. All right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on my next video.